Welcome back with another video, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about lightning vortex, and I added extra skill, domain of strength, okay, just for helping with mapping. So I'm gonna go through the version of convert physical, okay, and why I think it's good. It's much better, and it scales better. Okay, you want to get physical so that scales better. You can also play elemental as well, but then again, end game you want. So this is what end game should be with convert physical, right? So let's get right into it. We're gonna drop the gears. It's gonna be a quick gear update here. 2 weapons. I'm going dual wheel scepter right here, right there. The helmet for the domain of strength to cast automatic 10 stacks for in like one cast. So you channel like for 2 seconds, it gives you 10 stacks automatically, and you just run through the maps. This helmet is really good. This helmet is a must if you play this one. Okay, here's my shoulder. The armor that I have here for veil protection and reflect immunity. Gloves, boots, necklace, belt, ring. I'll change that later for more physical damage imp. Don't worry about that. And caster refraction with annihilation. Okay. And then charms. I'm going for Elisa, Hamal, Borrow, and caster. Reason why is I convert it to physical. And now if you guys don't play physical, you want to have Elisa, Borrow, caster, and Alchemist, which give you 50% damage amp here. This is for the so Elisa, Alchemist, Borrow, and caster. Okay, physical you go to top 4. Okay, so there's the charm blessings that I focus on, and again, crit rate, crit damage, crit maximize, maxi chance, strike aim, maxi chance, right? So there's that. Now Lacrima. This is what I got. I got this one for the melee damage amp here, which is really nice for me. And then recovery speed, cooldown, and stuff like that. Okay. And I have this overgrace belt right there, and 2 hand weapon crafted right there. Okay. So that's done. Mastery. 10 9 accessory 1 potion. Last one's this one, control mana, very good. Relics, I went for caster, speaker for +1 max energy. I don't use Capri Heart, so this is the only way to get max energy. Sapdar for more hit rate. If I want defensive, I'll go more chaos resist. Okay, but I take more hit rate there. And then the last one is here. Now we go to the Zodiac. I went for 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4. I went for this one, and then this one. And then on here I took super speed for more attack speed and crit rate, crit damage there. And then I took annihilation here, and another annihilation here, or viper here for more air effect, air damage. And then dual wielding here for more crit rate, and then more air effect here. And then on this one particularly, since my weapon give fire damage, both of my weapons give fire damage %, and then I have the necklace give poisoned. And then what I did was I need the last two, which is lightning, and then I needed coal. Okay, that's what I took there. And then this one I took for extract earth energy. If you guys play elemental, you want this one for the lightning energy. Okay, and then you want to use alkaline instead of speaker to get the last last one energy you need for lightning. So again, focus on what you're playing as for damage types, and then take those. So then you don't have to use Capri, or if you don't have Capri, you do that. If you have Capri, remove it and put somewhere else for more damage, like here, right? Again, I don't have Capri, so I gotta use that. That's the only way you get the other energies, right? Energy stack count. Okay. Okay. So there's that, right? That's the mastery. Oh, sorry. I got one more. Zodiac specializations. 1. Specialization 2. Specialization 3. Okay. Now let's go into the skill breakdown. Skill breakdown. Lightning Vortex. My version is gonna be from far range, meaning I'm gonna hit from far away, and the only time I need to do extra damage is I need to go on top of enemies, so that Warrior Shadow will proc. Warrior Shadow range is 750 around there, so then you can hit double the amount of hits, right? Or twice. You hit twice. So Vortex is the first strike is a range hit. The second is a vortex. So within that hit, you get a vortex damage as well. So then it removes lightning resist from enemies as well. So you do a little bit. So you do a lot more damage, right? So the awaken I took was an additional strike count. With Origin, people will recommend this one for more damage, but the problem with this one is this right here. It's gonna be like next to your body, so you need to be like very close melee range, like about 100 range, for this to work, right? You get 2 additional strikes if you're close, so this has more damage. This is a different playstyle. But for me, I like to keep far away. I took Origin. Okay. You guys can copy my version, or you can do the second version, which is more damage, of course. Okay. You can do either one. So, runes I have is Convert Physical, Extract Earth Energy. It gives you 3 automatic. Standard is 5. This is 3. That's 8. That's why you need the Relic, and you need the Mastery, or the Zodiac, alright, on 9 to get the last 2. So it is a requirement to get it. This goes for the same with Lightning build, okay? If you use this Link Rune and play with energy, and you want that energy damage imp right here, and attack speed, you have to get those 2, okay? And then Focus for defensive stats. Of course, Ward Shadow with more air effect and damage. Rarity on Mana Stone. With the rarity, as long as I have 2 or more red runes, I get the damage imp, strike damage imp. Okay, I have plenty. Air effect to make it bigger, even bigger. Again, so that's the build for this. And then the extra skill is Domain of Strength. I went for Source for more attack cycles per channeling. And I went for Origin for more air effect here. I went Origin here to get the damage dampening. When I have 10 energy, that's 10% damage dampening. Strike there, cut here, cut, give bleed, rate, and cut effect. And cut effect, you get they take more damage while bleeding, right? Metastorm again for a little bit more extra damage for clearing trash mobs. Shout Terror, I gotta use 0 crit because my crit is really low. So there's that one. Totem, with Totem here, Fighter's Wrath. right there, here, and here. This is another buff. You gotta turn this to source, guys. One, two. Well, wake it source, then it becomes a buff. Then here. My defense enhances this one. I like to get lifesteal. This one sprint to activate provocations. Again, provocations has a lot of armor, so you don't really need much armor. So the ideal will be try to add more dodge rate in your gear, right? So typically what I would do is to wear this one. This one's give me more dodge rate. And I typically use this for just reflect damage, right? My dodge rate is 67,000. Okay, so there's that. But just for the sake of the video, I'm doing veil protection so that it shows the skill for you guys to see. And I use vision shift that will proc pain when I use vision shift on enemies. This will proc the pain effect, preemptive strike here, right there. Okay, for a little bit extra more damage because pain effect increased damage taken, right? So poison area is because I have the poison necklace. When I'm on top of the poison area, I get the damage increase here for poison, and then the damage taking decrease and maximize percent, which is pretty nice. Okay, again, preference. This is what I need to do, and it saved me a lot of mana issues. All right, so I can focus on more other stuff on rune master level, right? So that's the setup. And then this is all my toggles. This also procced another pain and an increase in dodge rate as well. This is also defensive. This is still crit. Veil protection here. More defensive layer. And this one, illusion X to proc with center of gravity and lower armor. This to remove CC. Gotta use the crowd control. Alright, and then the second center, I use this one. This one is different awaken with increased effect, while this one is increase maximize. Right, so in order to do maximization, you need maximization chance. Right, so your skill gotta have maximization chance. So I have about 23%, and my triple maximize is 700 and 300. So yeah, so this layers on top of crit and crit damage. Okay. So there's that. Again, I can get a little bit more damage by using this, right? Defensively, if you don't want to play with domain, and you don't want to convert elemental wise, this is what you do. This is the most tanky version. This two will give you the most tanky. So what this does is it give you the physical damage dampening per stacks, max up to, this is lower, so I'm getting like 15 stack or something. I went for more damage, but typically what people would do is they would take the first one, so it's a +3 with +4 strike. I want 7% strike for more damage, but people like to do the source, so it give you extra stacking amount, so like 30. It lasts for 4 seconds if you don't hit an enemy. So it's a lot of damage reduction. All right. So then this gives you black rate and dodge rate. Okay. So it's very, very tanky. That's the elemental version. But I have to remove it for the physical for a little bit more damage there. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the map and we're gonna see how this looks. Any questions? Please leave in the chat, guys. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when we go live. I do lives when I'm free. So please like the video, share the video, comments below if you like the build. Any questions you can leave it in the comments or check the timestamps for the check the comments for the pin comments for timestamps so that you can just jump into whatever you need to do. Oh, my jewel score is not 1100 unfortunately, so I can't use the second. But ideally, once I put in the star jewels, it will become 1100. Because at 1100, I get one more seal defense, so that's why I got this one. So this is 2 seal defense. So right now I'm just gonna use the dodge rate one, which is much better for beginner level. Make sure my potions on, and yeah, which is fine. So if I comes around like enemy that's really strong, I just come really close so that my war shadow will proc on everything. So you get the lightning vortex, get 2 types of damage. The first one, initial hit, will be the range, and then the vortex is the circle one. You can see, right? Just make sure that you are on top of the target or near the targets, so that your warrior shadow will proc much better. So it does triple the hits basically with this origin build, because warrior shadow procced when you get closer to them, or within the range of 750. You hit 3 times. What the vortex hit 3 times. You get an extra hit from the vortex. So let me explain that clearly. You get the vortex hit, the circle ones, so that everyone understand and don't get confused. Okay, the awaken allow the vortex damage. Okay, the vortex damage is the circle one, not the first one. Because you can see there's 2 different animations there. So this way I'm always far range. I don't need to be so close, and I still can hit everything. Just the problem is that the war shadows doesn't proc when I'm that far range. So if anything is really strong, I just get close, like a mini boss, or like a for a boss to kill it quickly. Ooh, that's a champion. There we go. I'm going the wrong way, wasting time. So let me know what you guys think about this build. When you try it out, let me know. But I put in a lot of damage amp as much as possible on the link runes, with the maximum output as much as I can, so that way we have lots of damage. And I went for dual. So again, when you go dual wheel, your resistance is like very low. But for early game, the main point is you want to kill things quickly. So you kind of don't worry about it until like you get to 160, 155, 160 level. Then you start wanna start looking into more defensive stuff, right? Like dampening, stuff like that. Probably switch to a shield and stuff like that, because for more tankiness, etc. So, but for early games, this skill is really fun to play. It looks really nice. If your computer can handle it, I give it a try. Alright, guys. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. Much appreciated.